Okay, welcome back to the stream. One second here. Okay, sorry about that. Streaming again here. I wanted to bring you in right now because there happens to be a temporal rift right under me. And so we're going to explore this part of the Rustbound Magic mod. You need to wait until a rift forms near rocks that you can use to basically change into more useful forms. So here we go. I'll show you what I mean. Nope, let me get the sound. USB wireless. Okay, we're good. These are low for some reason. Or maybe it's my... Well... Seems to be working on the equalizer. Okay. But as you can see, my thing... Oh, shit. I saved it here, and I reloaded, and the rift seems to have gone away. What's that? What are those? That's so weird. What is that? Is that Rustbound Magic stuff, or is that something else? Well, either way, there was a rift here, and I was getting stuff from it. I got a fragment of poison and an impure element. Oh, it's the rift just starting to form, is what those were. Okay. So yeah, what you could do, if you're in a situation like me where you need to get some Rustbound Magic resources, I mean, you could just, let's see, let's go to this one here. I mean, you always want to build out anyway, right? I mean, this is a little bit dangerous, but you could just build, let's do a 3 wide platform. With the understanding that this is inherently going to destabilize you. Okay, now we're at neutral. So if you go right to about here, oops. Okay, so we're destabilized. Let me just try not to spend too much time in the destabilized area. And you can get a few of these rocks in here, and you can see how they transform into that. Now this, again, is not, if you're just joining me out of nowhere and never played Vintage Droid before, this is going to look bananas, because this is a mod. This is Rustbound Magic mod, which is V's brilliant mod, but this is how you get your first crystals like this. Also, FYI, I have a DoorDash on its way, so at some point I'm going to take a pause to eat some Chinese food. But anyway, as you can see, we're getting some more crystals. They don't always drop, by the way, and they do take up the stone. So yeah, if you're on a skyblock like I am, and by the way, again, if you're just finding this out of the blue, this is the Vintage Droid Skyblock mod that was put together by somebody. I can't remember the name. It's on the workshop, and it's I've had a lot of fun. I've put a lot of hours into this, and we've made quite a bit of progress. But you can see that doesn't get all the way to this level, so I can safely take these out. I think, are we getting on this third level or just the first and second? I'm not sure. But this is probably just a good idea to farm up some of these basic resources to use in your, yeah, we're getting into the third here. At least this one we are. Fragment of healing, fragment of electricity. I'm not sure if we're getting temporal fragments, but these impure elemental crystals, though, are key. That's one of the things we need the most of. I'll just give it a few more pops of them. And then we'll proceed to do some Rustbound Magic stuff on today's stream. Okay, so we've got just a few more here. Fuck. That looks so cool from this angle, by the way. And there's a greenhouse, too. I think, did I plant? Yeah, let me go check. I forget. It's been a while since I've streamed. I cannot remember if I planted yet. By the way, if I were to leave this area and these convert, they would slowly, not even that slowly, convert back to normal. So, you know, you gotta harvest them. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good harvest there, and we can always do this again. I mean, there's always going to be rifts around, and all you got to do is, if there's one that's like right off the thing, you just build out to it. I've had them form right on the edge or even on top of my thing, and once you find a rift, you just farm it like this. This seems to be a useful technique. Okay, so let's just be done. Of course, this platform we'll use it later for building out the structure of our skyblock, but for now I'll just block it off to be safe. And it does look like we're finally getting into the spring anyway, so that's good. Interesting sound I'm hearing. Oh, and by the way, I don't remember if I did this on stream. I think I started it on stream. I moved my entire apparatus over here. And as you can see, I've also begun building up this tower structure because I'm going to need another windmill up there to continue adding power to this frame. But yeah, that's an update. Let me check on my crops since it is getting warmer. Oh yeah, we do have some crops and grass. Let's just harvest anything that's ready. So one of the things that this is based on is the fact that these are cold weather crops that we're growing here. So rye is in. Looks like we don't have much extra rye, so I'm going to replant this especially. Looks good. And by the way, this is all terra preta now because we've put potash in it. Okay, so, and yeah, just to kind of reiterate how we make our dirt. You know, we're gonna need to crush down stones into pebbles, pebbles into crushed. Oh, 1 second, I gotta go get my food. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, got my food mostly to go here. Let's start working on the soup, but let me get back to the stream before I get too deep into that. So anyway, I was saying that the way to make dirt here is processing pebbles and stones into, well, crushed and stone, respectively, or crushed and pebble, respectively. Once you get the crushed, then you take it over to the go. Sorry, I wasn't listening to the sound there. Okay. And then you put the crushed in here, and it will slowly turn into powder. And then all four of the stone, pebble, powder, and crushed will come together to form dirt. Okay. So that's good use of those resources. Now let me go check the greenhouse. I can't remember if we've planted yet. I always get a little bit paranoid going down here because A, it's dark, B, there are, like, although everything should spawn over there, it's conceivable that they would spawn right on one of these little lucky blocks over here, and we don't want that, so it's very daunting, but theoretically it's too bright down here for them to spawn. I have yet to see them spawn. Okay, we haven't planted yet. As you can see, the temperature is 11.8 C at 4 or 5 in the morning, so I think it's time to plant. Plant one here and plant one there. And we just got to make a choice about which plant to go with. We can always graft the fruit trees onto the branches so we can have like a hybrid fruit tree. But the key is we need to get them started so that they have a chance of surviving and growing. I need to turn my AC on in my apartment. Hold on one second. Okay, so we'll go back up, and if I recall, the several of the trees that are most likely to do well are orange, pomegranate. Was it olive? Was the other one? I think breadfruit's the warmest. Let's do orange. So, well, let's do one that we have two of. Yeah. Breadfruit, olive, orange. Let's do orange. What I should also consider doing is a water drop so I can get down there more efficiently. Okay. So we'll see if these grow, but they're planted and that's about as good as we can do. Now I will say this, we have started a second greenhouse space here. It's going to be essentially identical. Oh, look at this little baby dead. It'll be identical to this one more or less, but we don't have anywhere close to enough glass to do that. By the way, I creatively put this bell pepper in because I was curious if it would, well, to check if it was a greenhouse, and it is, as you can see there. But I did not earn that bell pepper. There's no bell pepper to be had on this map. This soup is so good. It's cheap, and it's good. Hello, Fast Food Polly. I don't accept solicitations on my channel, so yeah, um, please take your um, desire to sell your quote-unquote marketing or whatever the fuck you're offering to another channel. No, no hitting me up for services on my stream. Okay, so there is the greenhouse. It's planted. By the way, we have one residual, very stalwart rye plant here. Two of them actually. Okay, so that's where we're at with agriculture there. So I think I've showed the lake off. The lake is complete. We're getting quite a few salmon. The way I did that, of course, was although I could have waited. Hang on. I could have waited till it froze, but the problem is that mod that creates paths in the dirt like this, it also breaks ice, even by animals walking around. So either way, it's inconvenient. Okay, so we've got this woad that finally grew. Do I have a space for it? Oh, here it would be. We can put that there and continue enhancing our hive there. Okay, so we can do another batch of leather here. Actually, you know what? I'm really curious if, one second. Okay, so anyway, sorry, I get distracted. Okay, so let's grab, I want to try converting a fruit tree using the magic chalk and transmutation. So let me try that before I do anything else. Let's see, grains. Boy, we're doing okay. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, let's see. Got the chalk. Okay, let's try this. I'm just gonna get some of this bamboo and make it into building blocks that we're gonna need, I think. I'm surprised we didn't get a thing. Okay, that's it. I'm not sure if I don't think I can chalk that, but I'll have to just sacrifice that one block. It's fine. Okay. So here's what we would do, and I suspect this won't work, but let's try it. Do I have my wand? Or do I not have my wand? I don't have my wand. I may have to make one. Here it is. Alright, let's see if this works. It did not even take at all. Try it one more time, but I doubt it's gonna do anything. Yep, nothing. Okay, good to know. Orange chicken doesn't look so good. Not the best, honestly. Okay. Let's see what the old fortune cookie says. There's full of hope for your future. Great translation, guys. Okay. So let's go up and continue our... Well, actually, let's sleep first. Music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay. Okay. Okay, so getting started, blah blah blah. Alright, spells. Essence, got that. We do need to get an upgrade to our Nexus at some point. Let me turn my air conditioner back off. I feel like a heroin addict. I'm getting cold but hot so easily. Okay. Okay, so Runestone, let's take a look at that. So we can do any of these probably. Lesser Runestone. Okay, I think we need a... Doesn't say that, okay. World Magic we've already read a little bit about. Nexus Shift, I can change the Nexus to a new type. Into fragments of any type into a crystal type, into the crystal type in the center. The crystal in the center is not consumed and will be more. Okay, so that's just a basic crystal. Arcanus we've done. Arcanus Divergence. Okay, so it just goes the other way. Eldrathi Nugget. Arboreal Shift, we've done Mono Lantern Infusion. So the problem is I don't know what these things are that it's talking about. Okay, Ritual System. We've got, okay, so here's where we're at, okay, basically. So, a Ritual System, we've got this Ritual Altar. We've put this purple one in it. So there's creation. Creates a lesser runestone. Okay, so that's how you do a runestone. And it's really hard to see what color. A Talisman of Alteration, though. We have the augmentation one in. Okay. We can create elemental crystals, different types of soil, which could be useful in the near future. Destruction, 2 charcoal, so basically makes charcoal, or temporal fragments. You're destroying things and turning them into baser things. We can even make a rift on purpose. Temporal fragments, okay. So enchantment. We can do watering can. It'll cost a 6x6 hydrate crops, 12x12. And seeds. This is all about agriculture, and then this is where we're at that we can do elemental crystal stabilizers. So we'll do so we can do impure for tier 1. We can bring about quartz. Area sizes below. Start outside of the 9x9 ritual area. (6x6x20) by -20. I don't know, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We can get copper and iron, and this might be our best way of getting iron. In fact, we might consider turning off that mod that allows us to get steel from those metal parts, because this seems to be a more, I don't know, vanilla-friendly way of doing it. Okay, so let's do this. So let's just start like this. augmentation, though. Ritual of augmentation. Okay, so this one actually. Okay, so this is the watering can thing. Alright. So Catalyst is a full watering can. And I think I do have one of those somewhere. It's conceivable I even put it up here. I did not. There we go. Okay. So let's get this full. Yep. And one Lesser Arcanus. We do have Lesser Arcanus somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I think we just put this... Got stabilizers. Let's just go here. And I'm disappointed at the lack of image. Okay, and then we probably have to transmute these on. That's broken now. Make a new one. I think, let's see, how do we do this again? Alright. Definitely need more of this fiber. Is there a way to create this fiber? Not really. Okay. Dust that we need? Oh, it's a knife. We need to get a little bit more mana real quick. a very beautiful sunrise, though. One of the beautiful things about this game, of course, are the beautiful sky shades that you get. Okay, so I think we've got everything. Do I just throw this? Or do I right-click it, maybe? Let me go to rituals and look at this again. Inserting the talisman will change the altar to perform a specific type of ritual. Magic runes, mana torches, and mana stone must be placed in the correct spots. Elemental crystal known as stabilizers need to be placed on top of the mana stone blocks in the corners. Hold sneak and look at the altar to see the highlighted. Okay, so we throw the thing and then we cast transmutation. It also says sneak. Ritual pattern is complete. Make sure to use stabilizers. Okay. Now we do transmutation. Did that? Did that do anything? As far as I can tell, that didn't do anything. And just double check and see if I got everything right. I mean, it says the pattern's complete. Okay. I mean, I don't know what that did. I, for the life of me, cannot tell that anything happened. I think I'm just going to repeat. Maybe if I aim the transmutation more at the top. Did that do anything? I don't know. I will say that to the extent that these cares, I'm confused about this. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. It's very hard to learn this. It's not exactly the easiest thing. I guess I could try something a little different. On the altar block. Okay, so just to double check, Lesser Arcanist 1. This makes no sense. I might have to watch a video or something. Alright, whatever. Okay, so I just simply don't have any sense of whether that worked or not. Alright, let's do, let's start with, synthesis. Well, okay. I love how they put this little picture to tell me what to do, but then it is too small to even read. Now look, I can't program for shit, so I'm not criticizing, but I do think that's a noticeable problem. Oh, shit. How did he get up here? Going to start the process of making a little bit of an arch that's going to eventually connect up to... Damn it. We have a medium storm in 4 hours, so that should be fun. Just a little bit of time before that. Let's maybe cook a little bit. A little vegetable stew here. Can't I light this with this torch? Shift right. I guess not. Tell you what, let me just make a oil lamp and we'll replace that torch so it's close to the fireplace. Need the basic one to do that. Okay, and that's about done. One hour 30, so I'll just eat up a little bit and then we'll get ready for the thing. And we've got to be careful here because one block over is the beginning of our greenhouse there, and we cannot cover that at all, so we must not do that. We could build out here. Oops. Alright, so let's get ready for the thing. Still got our steel falks. Let's just clear out our inventory real quick. Let's get another batch of stuff going here. $30 minutes till the storm. Oh, and we do have weather. $20 and $20 there too. By the way, what's the ratio on this? Ingredient for black dye. So, Magnesia nigra. Could go with any of the diluted ones, any gray dye. could also use it to dye clay. Alright, I think what I'll do... I'll just have to use the broken gears or something, make gray dye, and then I'll use that for black dye. Okay, let's run over to where we're going to do this. And temporal storm. It's always weird doing these in this skyblock because it's so, the spawn options are so narrow. Should probably start growing pumpkins again. Oh, it's a wild cat. Is that Undersay's child? That might be my cat's child. I love how I'm not taking this storm very seriously. It's not to be taken that seriously. It's not a very strong storm. Let's get the cats fed. Where's the little... Oh, there it is. Okay. So I assume that's going to be a child of Condorcet. Alright, we need more drifters. Are these... How'd this break? I just saw... Oh, here it is. Who is he worshipping? It's not like my cat's next to me. It's like an animation bug or something. Oh man, that one hurt. And we got it double-headed. Here's the money. That's why we do these. That's why we love our temporal storms. Oh, I almost got hit. Almost got hit. Okay, this will put us well into the 70s. Ooh, that's nice. 81. Ow. It's hard to fight in those flowers. I need a double chest here. Okay. Oh. We have the late storm double-headed. Oh, shit. Missed him. Didn't get him in time. Alright. Disappeared. I'm just kind of getting my crops ready for the big plant. But that hive almost sounds like it's about ready. Use unpopulated skep to start colony. First move. So you can take that and put it back. But I don't think it's, we have to wait until it fills up or whatever. Where'd the other bit of fat that I had go? Not sure. I don't know where the other fat went. Oh well. Oh, is it still in here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's do a round of dirt making. Apparently there's a meteor. By the way, I did see a meteor yeah, there it is. Here, let me show you. Yeah, this one basically hit, you can see it hit right here. I had this happen once before. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's neat. You see that? I just got bismuth from that, I guess. But as you can see, there's no deformation, no crater. But it is neat that there was a metal that I got from that. We got peridotite and bismuth. So, yeah, from now on, anytime a meteor falls, that could be a source of ore. Or rock that I don't have. So, and I think that must have been how I got this one slate stone that I couldn't figure out for the longest time. I now believe that's probably from that. Okay, I need to empty some inventory desperately. Alright, let me go see if I can do any trades today. It's been a couple days, 2-3 days since I've traded. I don't know why I'm doing this, so I don't have room for it. Okay. not that. No. No. Is this new? He doesn't have any vessels, yeah. Okay. I could buy a wolf pup. For 7, that's skill. I can sell that again for 12, 15 somewhere. So either way, I'm making 5 to 7 or 8 profit. Yeah, and this one, unfortunately, I don't have any. I don't have farming vessels, do I? Nope, seed and forage only right now. We'll go ahead and put the dog. Okay, I've built quite a collection of tradables here, haven't I? Okay. Oh, let's put the food away too. And you know, all of this is just from that, basically from that storm. It's a little bit of a cushion for, you know, the fibers. And I do have the beginnings of the next windmill part. Okay, let's feed these cats again. Not sure where the little one ended up. Let's see, that's the male, that's Spinoza. Purring, which is cute. Where is Condorcet? Who in real life was a male, but unfortunately in this game is female. Although it does facilitate mating, which I do appreciate. Might. Alright, let's have today be the day I plant the, okay, there's the wild kitten hiding back here. I kind of like that hiding spot. Are there 2? There's 2 here. And they're both Gen 1, so they're both offspring. They're just stuck there. That's kind of nice. I hope that doesn't mean they, like, fall out of the world whenever I... But yeah, Condorcet needs more days before he can mate again, so that's what happened there. And are these guys both same amount of, 21, 42, okay, so that's where the one went. Oh, by the way, I think at the end of last episode I started doing alcohol stuff in preparation for making alcohol. Let me just get this real quick. Let's actually start looking at that. So, alcohol can be made in one of several ways. We can do a fruit-based. We could do apple wine, basically. We do 30. In fact, I'm pretty tempted to do that. But you can also do grain-based. I'm not sure if we have enough for a huge batch, but we could do rye, which is make ale with rye flour. So and that's just the starting point. And then you refine it using the machines we built last time. And now we need to do this if we want to get Aqua Vitae, which is useful for the mushrooms mod. So what I'm just going to do is grab some water here. Oh, I need to grind this rye into flour. Okay, I'm glad that's working efficiently. Where'd it go? I did grab the rye, didn't I? Apparently not. Can you make peanut alcohol? Mashed up peanuts, peanut pulp, peanut oil. I can make peanut oil. No alcohol from peanuts. That makes sense. Alright, so I'll put those in there, get that going, and then let's take a look at this. Quite a few pebbles. Not a ton of rock. Let's see. I'm gonna put the granite in as well. Oh, and part of what I'm doing here is I'm using this field as like a potash upgrade field, if that makes sense. The idea is that we can use potash to upgrade the soil, and then it can be a little farm. What was I gonna do? Did I ever grab that watering can back? I actually could test out the watering can, see if it did get upgraded. That's probably what I should have done earlier. I need a hoe. Okay. Oh, and I need to plant the pumpkins too. Let's grab that. Let's do the pumpkins first. Let's go with 6 this year. Oh yeah, but actually, I keep getting confused. What I need to do, frankly, is get this alcohol going. So there's 20, and then this will be 30. And then we're gonna do apples. Oh, I need to juice it. And then we do the apple cider. Okay, so we don't have a juicer yet, do we? Let me look up how to do a juice. These are really nice. They keep adding new little blah-bitty-blahs over here. It's not juice, but press, fruit press. Bronze or copper ingot? Any ingot, really. Okay, let's get a bronze ingot. And then 2 resin. 12 boards. Do I have that? Chisel, hammer, bucket, or lard actually it is. I have one lard on me, okay. And I believe it's, yeah, it's lard. And there's our fruit press. Very good. Okay, so this is the first fruit press we've had in this entire game. We can basically do all of that in there. And we'll go ahead and grab this. And while we're at it, let's make just one more set of barrels to have around this area. At least one more barrel total. Okay, so we're gonna get 9 liters of apple juice here. It's a 32 to 10 ratio. Okay, so that's done. So we can take this bucket and place it in a barrel like so. And then we can also grab this dry apple mash and place it in a bin of an animal that'll eat it. Now the cows won't eat it, but the pigs, God knows they will. Okay. It's good that he was following me. Okay, so that is how you make apple juice. Now we can make this into cider after 7 days of sealing, so I'll go ahead and start that. And let's get these pumpkins in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna maybe not do that one this time. Let's do one right about here instead. So medium fertility soils. Do I have a hoe over here somewhere? My game. Okay, and then is that medium? That's called. Well, that'll do it for pumpkins, I guess. Okay, so we do have this potash, and I can just apply this directly to this soil. Now, arguably it's a waste to do it on this because I could just use bone meal to upgrade this, but I think I'll do it on this. Let me, yeah, that's giving me a 3x3 kind of thing. And is that vanilla? I assume that's just vanilla. We get the little cross pattern there. I'm just going to kind of lightly coat this in water. More out. So now, if I go through here and go like this, it's already converting to low fertility soil, and we might even get it up to medium in one go of this potash. Potash just, and this is not vanilla, this is an Ahmad, I can't remember which one, causing that effect. But it would be nice to have this extra little outdoor farm for the summer, and I want to get this soil up to at least medium fertility level. Okay, so there's 40. Maybe make a little strip of water here. God, there's a lot of these guys. Oh, I'm about to die. We'll pick that up in the morning, I guess. There's another meteor. Can't see where. It looks like it's over here, maybe. Not hard to say. Okay, so got much of our health back. These guys got distracted by worshipping cats like the Egyptians. I need a bucket. Where did I put my lake filling bucket? Sometimes I think there's a meteor and it's just windy. Okay, what? Where did my pet die? Okay, I might be able to revive him if he's still on the platform. It might have been a wolf attack or something, or a fox attack. I mean, the good news is my adult cats are pretty much capable of handling themselves, and the wolves don't really attack them, but let's see. Well, at least this one's still alive, and this one's almost tame. Once he's tame, I can move him upstairs to a relatively safe position. I gather it must have been the other one that died then. Yeah, it's not back there anymore. So what happens, sadly, is sometimes the pets die and then they fall through the slabs of my platform because it's just not contiguous, and the game just kind of shoots it out to the nearest open block and it thinks it's below the platform, so. He'll be tamed very soon. Anyway, what I was let's see, just make sure though. It's basically this block here. So I could check down here, but I can even check one more. And normally if he did pop out like that, he would be right here. The game is not helpful with these depth markers in terms of height. As you can see, it says 123, which is just, oh, it's above. Oh, and this is done. I haven't even checked for that for a while. That's a culinary artery mod and a very useful thing. We'll have to create a copper cauldron at some point. Okay, so let's get this plugged back up. And yeah, like the cat would have died like right on that block, but let me check upstairs and see if he... It says 123. Oh, okay, who's that? Humanoid carcass, farmer, trader, farmer, mayor, soldier. I gotta keep these guys in here for safety. But yeah, it would have been -3, -5, and 123, which is up there actually. What the hell? Why'd that F with my cat be up there? Is that even allowed? And see, that's where I say the height doesn't seem to be. It's literally this block that I'm looking at right there is what is marked on the map. But my guess is it happened below, and the map is just not accurate with regard to height. I mean, for all I know, he could have fallen down through the world, more or less. And that's my leading theory, so we'll stick with that as the theory. Okay. Yes, we got more bismuth, that's nice. Okay, there's the rye. Let's get some bone meal going. And we can do rye in here. Let's just check the proportion. 1:1, so we need 22. Okay, 4.4 liters of rye, so we'll go ahead and seal that as well. Now we've got 2 bits of alcohol brewing. I'm going to check on the orange trees, make sure that our relatively early planting of oranges is going well still. And it's 7 degrees and warming up right now. It's amazing how opaque that cloud looks from all the way down here. But as long as this white area remains uncovered, we're good. Let me go check the other trader hunt or treasure hunter trader. Alright, we might as well use up the last 10 of this and get some of this farm upgraded, so I do that. So now we've got a bunch of high fertility soil. We can get that up to Terra Prata later if we want. And speaking of farming, there we go, extra bucket. We're gonna have to go fix that. That's gonna annoy me. Alright, this will be a good excuse to there's a lot of water leakage here. So we can probably clear this up right here. Tell you what, let's just make some these. That did not work. That one. And there's that one. Very annoying. I don't know how to... I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Anyway. Well, that's really going at a nice rate there. Alright, well I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. We'll continue where we left off. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.